plots.
It's the right thing to take a pause, gather some more data, make a plan, and then come back to the market. I know there are people who are going to be upset about this. We always err on the side of safety.
Brown University's Dr. Ashish Jha on GMA. 6 women between the ages of 18 and 48 developed blood clots a week or two after they were vaccinated. 1 woman died. A slain Bibb County deputy is being laid to rest this afternoon following his funeral at the Macon Civic Auditorium. Christopher Knight died after being stabbed to death by a county jail inmate last week. And the GBI Crime Lab is examining human bones found by hunters in Burke County on Sunday. I'm Rob Stadler.
This is GNN, the Georgia News Network.
Southern charm and hospitality await you on the Georgia Golf Trail, home to breathtaking golf courses and magnificent resorts from the mountains to the sea. Not only does Georgia offer a vast array of world-class golf courses, it offers many other attractions, including restaurants, historic sites, and other wonderful amenities for golfers and travelers. For more information on the courses, accommodations, and much more, go to georgiagolfandtravel.com. That's georgiagolfandtravel.com.
Georgia, it's time to say yes to COVID vaccine. Why? So we can spend time with our families and friends again. To keep Georgia businesses open and thriving. So teachers and students can be together in the classroom to help end this COVID pandemic and save lives. For answers to vaccine questions, visit dph.georgia.gov/COVID-vaccine. Georgia, let's all say yes to COVID vaccine.
The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
There's the ball hit deep to left field. Back to the wall. Walk-off home run. Hit to right field and down. Cedartown has tied the game. 0-1 pitch. Little chopper right side. That's going to be down. Cedartown wins.
The 3-1 pitch.
Ball hit to straightaway center field and deep. Back it goes. It is a home run.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big AA, 106.1 FM and AM 1340. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app and Facebook Live. And now, let's head down to the field for today's action.
And welcome into WGAA Radio. Logan Maddox and Andrew Carter with you here on this Tuesday afternoon up in Dalton. We're here on the campus of Southeast Whitfield High School getting you set for this afternoon's matchup, the first of a 3-game series this week between the Raiders of Southeast Whitfield and the Bulldogs of Cedartown High School.
It's going to be a good series. Logan, Cedartown Bulldogs played well in the weekend tournament over at, it was weekend, not so much on the weekend, but right before the weekend tournament at Lake Point Sporting Community played 3 good teams, got 2 wins, 1 loss in that tournament showcase. Now we're back to region play, Logan. It's the next to last region series, and it's the Southeast Whitfield Raiders. And the story is very plain for the Cedartown Bulldogs. Just got to win.
You're absolutely right. Cedartown, after a couple of upsets last week, upsets for some people maybe, Cedartown now controls their destiny in the region. If you haven't heard, Heritage lost the first game to Northwest Whitfield in that big-time series last week, but the Generals battled back and won both games late. Cedartown now sits alone in second place. They're 1 game out of first place behind Heritage and 1 game ahead of third place, Northwest Whitfield. So Cedartown can sweep Southeast, and if they can win the series over Heritage next week, Cedartown is your region champions.
Who would have thought that when we came into the season, knowing how tough of a baseball region we knew it was going to be? And I think if you look at how things started, they started, I would say, a little bit slow for the Cedartown baseball team, but they've gotten better. They opened up region play with a blast, sweeping their first 2 series. And, Logan, I really feel like that put us in the position we're in now.
It did. They came out and they swept Ridgeland and swept Central. And those are 2 teams that are sitting probably outside of the playoff hunt right now, but they're not bad teams. They're still pretty good teams in this region and gave a lot of confidence to a young Cedartown team that showed them how good they are, kind of what the measuring stick is in this region. But looking ahead to this matchup between the Raiders and the Bulldogs, Andrew, I believe you've got the starting lineup for Cedartown ready.
Yes, we do. Dylan Cupp's going to lead things off playing shortstop. Hitting second, Reese Tanner, the pitcher. Cade Dingler at center field is hitting third. Corbin Kazort, the third baseman, is the cleanup man. And we'll get to the rest of that lineup here in a moment as Dylan Cup leads off against their starting pitcher. And that is number 9, Jacob Gentry, who will be the starting hurler for the Southeast Whitfield Raiders. By the way, love the uniforms for Southeast. Black pinstripes. Cedartown wearing their red jersey tops with the gray pants with the red stripe down the side. First pitch on the way to Dylan Cup. Here it is. Swung on and popped foul right side. No balls and a strike now to Dylan Cup. The Bulldogs wearing their black caps with the red C insignia. No balls, 1 strike to count to Dylan Cup as we are underway here in this first game of a 3-game set between the Dogs and the Raiders.
Something to note as well, Andrew, a lot of foul territory here at Southeast Whitfield, so maybe some plays in foul territory.
The 0-1 pitch just missed outside. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Dylan.
Defense for Southeast looks like this. As Gentry, the pitcher behind home plate, is Brady Inslee, and we'll have the infield after this pitch.
The 1-1 popped up and out of play behind us, and now it's a 1-2 count.
At first base is Jarrett Gann. At second base is Lane Carden. Shortstop is Bryson Lofton. And at third base is Johnny Vega. We'll have the outfield in just a moment.
We'll get to the rest of the Cedartown batting order here in just a moment. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count to Dylan Cup, the Bulldogs leadoff man. Gentry with the wind, the pitch to Dylan. Swing and a miss. He's down on strikes on a breaking ball. 1 away.
Came off speed.
Strikeout. Yeah,
came off speed that time. Dylan wasn't prepared for it. Stuns the sophomore there for the first out.
Now the left-handed batting Reese Tanner, who's the pitcher today. He's a right-handed thrower. Will now face Gentry, the righty on the mound for the Raiders. The pitch to Reese Tanner. High and away, 1 ball, no strikes.
The outfield for Southeast down in left field for the Raiders is Elijah Couch. The center fielder is Ethan Hill. And in right field's Alden Patterson.
The 1-0 pitch to Reese. Swung on and missed. That one sunk away from him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Denver Nell hits 5th. He's the second baseman, hitting 6th. Zane Barrow, the first baseman. 7-hole hitter is Eli Barrow, the catcher. Cole Dingler in right gets the nod for the start in the 8th hole, and then Xavier Holiday, the DH. Pitches outside to Reese Tanner. 2 balls and a strike. Xavier Holiday, the DH, is hitting for Tony Ware, the left fielder for the Bulldogs. No Harlem Diamond, no MJ Holiday. They're still on the injured reserve. There's a line drive to third and caught for out number 2.
Nothing you could do that time. Just went right to the third baseman. Unfortunate for Reese. A little flare shot over to third base for out number 2. And now, if Cedartown's going to have a base runner in the first inning, it's going to be up to the senior, Cade Dingler.
A good job there by Johnny Vega to stab the line drive. Cade Dingler will bat here with 2 on and nobody out, or 2 on and nobody on and 2 out, rather. I'll get it right in a minute. The pitch to Cade Dingler. A chopper hit toward third base. Vega with another chance. He'll clutch and throw to first base. And 3 up, 3 down go the Bulldogs here in the top of the first. We head now to the bottom half. Cedartown nothing and Southeast coming up. Cedartown High School baseball is here on the home of the Dogs, the Big AA.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Coverage of Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball on the Big AA is brought to you in part by Republican State Representative Trey Kelly of Cedartown.
This is Representative Trey Kelly. Amy and I want to wish all the players and coaches a safe and successful season. You've worked hard to represent us on the field, and I'm proud to represent you in the Georgia House of Representatives. Again, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and I want to thank you for listening to the Big AA. Go Dogs!
This announcement paid for by State Representative Trey Kelly, kellyforhouse.com.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
The Bulldogs go down in order in the top of the first inning, and we move to the home half of inning number 1 now. Reese Tanner, the sophomore righty, gets the start on the mound for the Dogs. Reese has had a very successful sophomore campaign here in region play. Logan Maddox, Andrew Carter with you here on WGAA Radio, and excited to see what the Bulldogs can do defensively here. Saw a lot of good things defensively from Cedartown in the first 2 games at Lake Point, but a lot of pitching mistakes and defensive mistakes in that third game against Woodland. We'll see how Cedartown tries to bounce back after that.
Lane Carden will lead things off. Second baseman, then Ethan Hill, the center fielder. Shortstop Bryson Lofton hitting third, and then if anybody gets on, the third baseman, Johnny Vega, will face. Reese Tanner, the starting pitcher for the Cedartown Bulldogs. And Reese is ready. The wind, the first pitch of the bottom of the first is fouled straight back, 0-1.
Defense for Cedartown. It's Reese pitching, Eli Barrow catching. At first base is Zane Barrow. Second base is Denver Nail. The shortstop, Dylan Cupp. And the third base is Corbin Kazor.
Here comes the 0-1 pitch to Carden. Swing and a miss. Late on the fastball, 0-2.
Nice hitter there from Reese Tanner. In left field for Cedartown, Tony Ware. The center fielder is Cade Dingler. And out in right field is Cole Dingler.
Reese with the wind, the 0-2 pitch. Took something off, and it missed high and tight. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mentioning Cole Dingler, who gets the start in the outfield. Cole had a great offensive day Friday in the second day of that Battle for Bartow tournament, earning himself a start on the team. That one popped straight up behind home plate, and Eli Barrow makes the squeeze on the pop out to the catcher, 1 away.
Good job again. You're trying to, kind of turn around, you take the catcher's mask off, you make the catch in foul territory. We've seen Eli make that play so many times this year. It seems routine for him, but it's still tough. And gets the first out here in the first inning. Brings up Ethan Hill, the center fielder for Southeast Whitfield.
Hill with 1 out. Nobody on here in the bottom of the first inning. Tanner delivers high, 1 ball, no strikes.
Bulldogs come into this one 14-8 on the year, 9-3 in region play. Southeast is 11-13 on the season, 4-11 in region games.
Here's the 1-0 pitch in the dirt, ball 2.
We mentioned this is the next to last region series for CHS. This is the last one for Southeast. They've already played 15 region games coming in.
The wind, the 2-0 pitch to Hill is hit in the air to the right side. That'll be fouling out of play. It's going to land there in the ditch behind the access road behind us, and that's strike 1. It's 2 balls and a strike now to Ethan Hill. Currently, Southeast, I believe, I think they're next to last, right there around Ridgeland in the standings. That one goes back to the backstop off the glove of Eli Barrow, 3-1. So it's currently Heritage Catoosa first, Cedartown second, third is Northwest Whitfield, fourth is
probably Pickens, I would assume.
I think Central is fourth and Pickens is fifth. But it's real close for that. Everybody in this region is pretty close, with the exception of the bottom 2 or 3 teams. 3-1 pitch, strike called on one that bounced off the glove, but he did get the strike call, and it's now a full count, 3-2. So really anything can happen with even the top 3 teams in the region in this last week of the season. Everybody's playing. The only team that's off is Southeast Whitfield next week. Full count, 3-2 to Ethan Hill. The pitch from Tanner, low ball 4, he lost him. So a 1-out walk will put Hill aboard at first base, and then it'll bring up Bryson Lofton, the shortstop.
That brings up one of the most deadly hitters in the state.
Number 11, Bryson
Andrew,
Lofton.
the shortstop, Bryson Lofton. He actually leads Georgia, regardless of classification, in home runs hit this year.
And that's saying something because there's not been a whole lot of home runs that I've seen this year. Seems like they've been few and far between for everybody we played. And Lofton takes one in the dirt. Good stop there by Barrow. 1 ball, no strikes.
Reese able to get the first out this inning, but lost the second batter on a full count walk. Missing on the first pitch of this at bat to Bryson Lofton.
Reese the stretch. 1-0 pitch, runner goes. It's high, throw goes down to second. It's a low throw, he'll be safe. So Heel swipes second base, not even close there, and runner in scoring position with 1 out, and Lofton is ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Bryson Lofton, one of the best hitters in the state of Georgia as far as the home run count is concerned. The 2-0. Hit in the air to left field. This time it'll stay in play. Tony Ware is there. He'll make the squeeze. That's the second out. So Lofton has retired his first at bat.
Made good contact. Pretty good job driving that, but right to Tony Ware out in left field. The young freshman.
Third baseman, number 1, Johnny Vega.
Takes a few steps in, makes the catch for out number 2. Brings up the cleanup hitter now, Johnny Vega. Vega playing third base today for the Southeast Raiders. Runner in scoring position at second base is Ethan Hill with 2 away.
Vega's defense retired 2 of Cedartown's batters in the top of this inning. Runner at second, the pitch. Swung on, ground ball to third base. Corbin Gazort gathers. He'll throw to first. Low throw, but dug up there by Zane Barrow, and the inning is over. So a 5-3 putout retires Johnny Vega on the first pitch he sees. And Ethan Hill left stranded over at second base. We head now to the second. No score here from Southeast Whitfield.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Livewire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and price to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
One inning down and no score here in Dalton. Cedartown taking on the Southeast Whitfield Raiders. First game of 3 games this week. We've got the 1 game tonight here in Dalton. Then on Friday, the Raiders will make the long drive south down to Polk County to take on Cedartown for a doubleheader starting at 5:30 p.m. The Bulldogs bringing up the heart of the order to start out the second inning, starting out with Corbin Kazort.
Corbin also had a good couple of games at Lake Point on Friday, so we'll see if he can continue his good work with the stick. Corbin Kazort, Denver Nell, and Zane Barrow, the batters, due up here in the top of the second. Whole bunch of zeros on the board, no hits by either side. And there's a swing and a miss there from Corbin Kazort on a sinker. 0-1.
Seen some good stuff so far from Jacob Gentry, the big righty for Southeast Whitfield. A lot of movement on these pitches.
Comes the 0-1 to Corbin Kazort. That one just missed outside, ball 1. 1-1 the count now to Corbin.
And you're absolutely right about Corbin. I mean, he's had a great senior season at the plate. He's always been good defensively, but he's definitely stepped it up at the plate this year.
Love to see him hit a long ball. He hasn't done that yet this year. 1-1 is outside, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. The only home run for the Cedartown Bulldogs that I'm aware of is the Eli Barrow home run in the Rockmart game. And that's been ages ago. The 2-1. Breaking ball, strike called, upper part of the zone, 2-2.
On deck for the Bulldogs is Denver Nail, and Zane Barrow also due up here in the second inning.
The wind by Gentry, the 2-2 to Corbin Kazort, is a breaking ball, strike 3 called, same pitch, same result. Second strikeout today thrown by Gentry,
And that is out number one here in the top of the second to bring up Denver Nail.
Just a pretty pitch there from Gentry, and it's one of those where both times starts out of the zone, drops right in at the perfect time, crosses over the plate while it's in the zone. That's a strikeout.
Denver, who celebrated his 16th birthday over the weekend. Swing and a miss there, 0-1. And Gentry is showing some good stuff, and the Bulldogs are not getting anything, at least not yet. 0-1 pitch, able to check his swing. It was low and away, 1 ball, 1 strike. Denver Nail has the 1-1 count.
Already feels as if this is going to be a game where really for both sides, it's going to take a full trip through the lineup before you get a good feel of what this guy's throwing, because this could be a player that we've never seen before. New region, a team we've never played before.
The 1-1. That breaking ball didn't break enough. It was upstairs, 2 balls and a strike. And another thing, too, you can think about, and I don't know this kid Gentry, but first the 2-1. Popped in the air. That might stay in play. No, it's going to be right on top of, it does stay in play, but it's going to drop out of reach of the third baseman. Might have been the shortstop who was going after it. No, it was the third baseman. So Vega can't get to it, and that's strike 2, 2 balls and 2 strikes. But it's almost impossible if these guys are playing travel ball. They've probably seen each other once or twice, but at least this year we haven't seen him. There's a ball hit on the ground toward shortstop. He'll field, he'll throw. He got him by a couple of steps. Good play. 2 out.
Great play that time. That was a slow roller. Perfect ground ball for Denver Nail. Just a good play by the shortstop, Bryson Lofton. Fields it, makes a tough throw across the diamond just in time for out number 2. Nobody aboard for Zane Barrow here in the top of the second inning. No score, Cedartown and Southeast Whitfield.
Zane hoping to continue the inning here. There's a strike called right above the belt. 0-1 now to Zane Barrow. Eli Barrow hoping for a turn here in this inning. He stands on deck. The 0-1. Fly ball hit to left center field. Center fielder has a beat. He will make the squeeze. 3 up, 3 down go the Bulldogs. So far it's been 6 up, 6 down for the Bulldogs offense. Bottom half of the second, we'll see if Bulldog pitching can respond in kind. More baseball coming up after this. No score.
You know, texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance, the no problem people. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute.
Burgess Insurance Services in Rome, 222 North 5th Avenue Southwest, 706-234-5680. And in Cedartown, 114 South Philpott Street, 770-748-4165. Bradford's Drugstore on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drugstore, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
One inning and a half down. Cedartown tied up with Southeast Whitfield 0-0 here on the Big Double A. WGAA Radio 106.1 FM at AM 1340. Also broadcasting on Facebook Live, on YouTube, and on the NFHS Network. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday afternoon. It's going to be the 5, 6, and 7 batters for Southeast Whitfield this inning as Kobe Patterson, the DH, will start things out.
Patterson, then the pitcher Jacob Gentry, and Bradley Inslee will be the batters due up here in the bottom half of the second inning. Reese has faced one more batter than Southeast has put to the plate. There's a chopper foul left side, 0-1. If you recall, Reese did allow a 1-out walk in the bottom half of the first. Ethan Hill got as far as second base, was left stranded there after a fly out and a ground out. It's the 0-1 to Patterson. Chopper back to the mound. Reese will jog toward first. Underhand toss to Zane Barrow, 1 away.
Good reaction there from Reese Tanner, just a comebacker to the mound.
Pitcher, number 9, Jacob Gentry.
Softly hit ground ball. He'll field it. Jogs a couple of steps and underhand tosses to Zane Barrow at first for the first out. That'll bring up now the pitcher, Jacob Gentry, and he can try to help himself out some on the mound if he could get a base hit right here.
1 out, nobody on pitch. Gentry hits a line drive to right field. Cole Dingler on the run makes a great catch. Stabs a line drive to right field. And let me tell you something. Cole Dingler, if you have to have somebody in right field, you want to have him there. He has made a great defensive play today, and he's shown some good poise at bat, and now a great defensive play here in this one.
And, you know, off the barrel of the bat that time, you're thinking it's a hit, but Cole Dingler showing some nice strides out there, the freshman, covering a lot of ground, making the catch for the second out.
Brady Inslee, the catcher, now batting with 2 outs and nobody on. That one taken just off the plate, ball 1.
Not missing by much, but off the plate that time. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 out, nobody on. A ground out and a fly out so far this inning.
Reese Wines delivers a 1-0. Swing and a miss. Fooled him on that one. It's 1 ball, 1 strike.
The heater from Reese Tanner feels like he's added a couple mile per hour from the start of the season to this point.
I think at Lake Point he was pitching maybe 80, 81 on his fastball. 1-0 is in the dirt, 2-1. Or 1-1 is a 2-1 pitch now after it missed the zone. And most of the Bulldog starters, they're topping out 81, 82. The exception of Dylan Cupp, who's not a starter. He's a bullpen pitcher. Pitches 85, 86. That one missed upstairs. Now it's a 3-1 count to Inslee, the catcher.
Of course, Cedartown with a couple of off-speed relief pitchers like Xavier Holiday and Camden Jackson. And I'm sure we'll talk about Jackson a little bit later on in this broadcast.
The 3-1. Fouled straight back. 3-2.
Glad the camera's okay.
Yes.
Came right for it.
Well, it's for those who see our shot from behind home plate, you see the netting there. So it's a little distance away from the net. Full count now to Inslee, the pitch. Bounced up there, ball 4, second free pass issued by Reese Tanner, and Inslee will be at first base this time with 2 outs.
The first baseman, number 16, Jared Gann.
And Gann will be the batter. They're going to send out a courtesy runner for the
Raiders.
catcher.
Number 4, Jesse Nava.
It's going to be number 4, Jesse Nava, coming in to run for Gentry, the pitcher. Nava with some wheels over there at first base, 2 away. Here in the bottom of the second inning, no score between Southeast Whitfield and Cedartown, but something you talked about earlier in the inning, Andrew. Raiders have put 2 base runners aboard thanks to walks. And the number 8 batter comes up now. It's Jarrett Gann, the first baseman.
Yeah, walks were a problem in the Lake Point tournament, especially late in the inning or late in the games. So now Gann, the first baseman, will take a fastball high and tight, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Perfect day for baseball. Temperatures in the low 80s when we started, now in the upper 70s. The 1-0 to Gann is low, ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
And what we saw at Lake Point is what we've seen really all season from Cedartown pitching. They'll get 2 outs, and then they struggle out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can avoid that right here, and Reese Tanner can get the 3rd out here in the second inning.
The 2-0. Right down the middle for a strike. Good pitch. 2-1.
Good job to come back with a fastball there. Gann taking with a 2-0 count. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Runner at first base is Nava.
The pitch. A chopper to third base. He will double clutch, throw over to first in time for out number 3. No need to try to go to second because there were 2 out. Easy to play was to first base, and the side is retired. 1 left stranded for the Raiders through 2 innings. No score.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course. Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. Oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
Both sides are hitless through 2 innings. In the bottom third of the order for Cedartown, we'll try to change that up a bit. It's going to be Eli Barrow, Cole Dingler, and Xavier Holiday coming to the plate here in the top of the third inning.
The top of the third for the Bulldogs.
Up here in
Catcher,
Dalton
number
at
20,
Southeast
Eli
Whitfield
Barrow.
High School.
7th, 8th, and 9th batters due up for the Bulldogs, as you mentioned.
I guess high school works too.
High school.
I heard borrow and it messed me up.
Gentry delivers. There's a chopper. That is a foul ball hit off the foot, and Eli is feeling it. Nothing in 1 the count.
Tell you what, Eli's had a rough few days. There was a foul ball that caught him when he was catching at Lake Point that he had to call time for.
Yeah, it was right between the legs. You can kind of guess how that felt.
Didn't feel good.
No.
He'll walk it off. That one hit his leg, and the sophomore catcher who you mentioned earlier had that walk-off home run to beat Rockmart earlier in the year, 7-6 at CHS. He'll step back into the batter's box as the catcher Inslee heads back behind home plate.
That's a game that he'll never forget, and I'll never forget. 0-1 to Eli Barrow. Breaking ball, inside corner, called a strike. Nasty pitch there from Gentry.
It's a good pitch. I mean, doesn't matter what level you're at, high school, college, pro, nobody wants to hit that pitch.
Well, it's impossible to hit it unless you pop it up or tap it on the ground. The 0-2. Hit a line drive to center field. Center fielder back, he's there, makes the squeeze. Out number 1 here in the inning.
Cedartown making good contact and having some pretty good power when driving these pitches, but just right to the outfielders. Feels like bad luck right now for the Bulldogs.
Number 7, the right fielder, Cole Dingler.
As the freshman Cole Dingler comes up, and you're right, Andrew. Talked about it earlier in the broadcast. Cole with a 3-for-3 day with 1 run in one of those games. Then the other game, I believe he had an RBI hit. He definitely earned this at bat and this start today.
Cole takes outside, ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes.
And I think that's why you play those late point tournaments. I mean, yes, you want to help out your veterans and keep them hot, keep them in the rhythm of playing good teams, but you also want to let some young guys get some chances to show out.
Cole hits a line drive to left field. That's going to be down for a base hit for the first Bulldog hit, and this kid is hitting a great bat right now for the Bulldogs. He gets the Dogs their first base runner and their first base hit.
Hey, Dingler trying to show out. He's got some wheels and stands over there at first base. So one freshman gets aboard. Can another freshman get aboard right here? Xavier Holiday, the DH, batting for the left fielder, Tony Ware. 1 out, 1 runner aboard.
Of course, MJ Holiday, his older brother, he's injured, unavailable. Fastball outside to Xavier Holiday, 1-0.
We talked to Coach Kevin Johnson last week, actually at Lake Point, and he said that he's hoping both players can return later in the season. Might not be until the playoffs, but hoping they both can return at some point this year.
1-0 pitch to Xavier. Cole is going. It's a hit and run, and it's a base hit to left field. So 2 consecutive singles, runners first and second with 1 out here in the third, and we flip back to the top of the order, and Dylan Cupp will be the batter.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 3, Dylan Cupp.
So the sophomores, juniors, and seniors go 0 for 7. Then you pull up some freshmen. They go 2 for 2.
Yeah, pull up the 14 and 15-year-old kids. So Dingler at second, Holiday at first. Dylan Cupp, who's 0 for 1. He struck out swinging his last time on a breaking ball. Don't know if he'll do that again here. He might swing on the first pitch, too. Here it is. He's going to square to bunt, takes outside. He won't swing at that one. 1 ball, no strikes.
Cedartown trying to get their 10th region victory of the year with a win today. They sit at 9-3. Northwest Whitfield 4-11 in region games.
1-0 pitch to Dylan Cupp. Hit on the ground toward first base and a foul ball. 1-1 now to the sophomore. And the Lake Point sporting community public relations department did a great discussion about him, about Dylan Cupp and his prospects and how fun it was to watch him. And we're just blessed to see him every game. There's a pickoff move toward second. The ball actually hits Cole in the back, so he's going to slide back in safely.
I think he took the worst of it. He's kind of hunkered over there at second base.
In the 1870s, he'd be out. That's how you tagged out base runners. You actually threw at him. Back when baseball was just becoming baseball. 1-1 the count to Dylan Cupp. Cole leads away from second pitch. Runner goes, pitches high, throw down to third. He is safe. It pops out of the glove, and everybody moves up 90 feet. Second and third now, and it's a 2-1 count now to Dylan Cupp. The pitch was a ball.
So 2 runners in scoring position for probably the best batter so far this year on the Cedartown team, Dylan Cupp. Holiday at second base and Cole Dingler at third base.
Golden opportunity for the Bulldogs to score here. 2-1, 2 fast runners in scoring position. The pitch fouled away to the right side toward the soccer field here. 2-2.
Super enticing pitch that time. Cupp, kind of waiting on an off-speed pitch there and sat on it. Just couldn't make solid contact, drive it the way he wanted to.
We shared that article and that video on our Facebook page and our Twitter account, so you should check that out on Dylan Cupp. 2-2. Outside, full count, 3-2.
Another pitch that looked like it was going to start right on the edge of the zone, maybe 50-50 call, but tails outward at the end. A good job by the sophomore, committed to Mississippi State, to lay off that one. And now he's worth the count full.
Here comes the 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 called inside corner. And Dylan is out on strikes for the second time today, and that's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 2, Reese Tanner.
I think Dylan Cupp was expecting that to be a strike, to be honest, and looked like it came a little far inside on him, but it's been a consistent call so far for both sides.
So it's going to take a 2-out hit for Reese Tanner if the Dogs are going to score here. Second and third with 2 out. Pitch fouled away. Dylan lined out to third base his last time up. Reese did, beg your pardon. Reese Tanner at the plate. Pitch is low. Ball 2. Or ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Cole Dingler with a huge lead over there at third base. And obviously they're not going to risk a throw down to third or anything unless they're really confident about picking him off. But freshman being very aggressive here with 2 out.
Inside. 2-1 now to the count to Reese Tanner. Well, the third baseman is not playing very close. That's Vega out there playing third. He's not playing very close to the bag, so Reese is at the plate, and Cole is getting pretty much free rein to get as much of a lead as he wants. The 2-1 pitch. Ball sliced to left field, and it will be caught for out number 3. The Dogs lead 2 in scoring position and cannot bring him across. So a scoring opportunity is not taken advantage of for the Cedartown Bulldogs here in the top of the third. We head now to the bottom half of the third. Still no score here from Dalton.
Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice for total home renovation or even small projects. 770-862-1240. 770-862-1240. Painting, siding, concrete, windows, pressure washing, flooring, drywall, doors, roofing, electrical, and even lawn care. They're fully insured and will do a great job. Check them out on Facebook, Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice. 770-862-1240.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
Still no No score here from Southeast Whitfield High School in Dalton. Heading to the home half of inning number 3, and Reese Tanner starting up his 3rd inning of work. The sophomore righty has allowed just 2 walks through pretty much his first trip through the lineup. He'll face the 9, 1, and 2 batters here in the 3rd inning, starting out with the right fielder Alden Patterson. Cedartown baseball here on the Big AA.
Only 2 base runners for the Raiders have been those 2 walks we mentioned.
Leading off the bottom of 3rd for
Reese
the
has
Raiders.
faced 4 in each of the first 2 innings.
Alden Patterson.
And now Alden Patterson, the right fielder, will lead things off. Reese has pitched well besides those 2 walks. No strikeouts for him yet, but he's induced some ground balls and also some good defense behind him. Pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball.
High heater that time, starting out this at bat against Patterson. Offers and comes up empty. Gets behind in the count 0-1.
Alden Patterson, his first at bat of the day. There's a strike 2 called over the outside corner. Another pretty pitch.
Well, you know the best way to get ahead in the count, just drop him in the zone.
And that's what he's done these first 2 pitches, a swing and a miss and then a strike called. Then a swing and a miss on the 0-2 pitch. And Patterson is down on 3 pitches. Out number 1 here in the inning. The first strikeout for Reese Tanner today. We head back to the top of the order for Lane Carden. Carden is 0 for 1 with a pop out to the catcher.
That was 3 straight fastballs to Patterson. Going right after these batters. Would imagine that's what pitching coach Ryan Evans told him in the dugout before he came out here. Just go right after him. Make them change it up.
There's a fastball strike called right at the knees, maybe a bit below the knees, but got the call in the zone. 0-1 now to Carden.
Carden playing second base is the leadoff batter for the Raiders today.
Here's the 0-1. Fastball high. 1 ball, 1 strike to count, with 1 away here in the bottom half of the 3rd. The wind, the 1-1 pitch. Foul tipped. 1-2.
I think that one may have been off speed. Might have took a little bit off of that one, and that's why Carden was able to only get a piece of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases are empty here for the Raiders. No score.
The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner, and another strikeout for Reese Tanner, and he appears to be locked in here in the 3rd.
Now batting the center fielder,
We'll see if he can continue
7,
that with the
Ethan
3rd
Hill.
batter of the inning, Ethan Hill. He was the first base runner of the day for the Raiders. The 2nd batter in the 1st inning, and he walked his first time up.
7 pitches, 2 out this inning, 2 strikeouts for Reese Tanner.
First pitch is upstairs, ball 1 to Ethan Hill.
Trying to avoid putting the center fielder aboard for the 2nd time today.
Reese got 2 quick outs in the 2nd inning. He's hoping for a 1-2-3 inning here. Strike called, high strike, and Southeast Whitfield fans a little apprehensive of the call, I think.
I think they've got a legitimate argument there. That one was a bit high, but
they
we
may.
won't argue it.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Late on that one, it's 1-2.
That one was most definitely a strike. Comes around and comes up empty against Reese Tanner, and now the sophomore righty ahead in this count, 1-2.
I wonder if he tries that outside corner again. That's where he's setting up. The 1-2 missed too far out that time. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Hill.
You can tell when that one came out of his hand, he was thinking strike 3 on that one, just barely missing the zone. Evens up the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, no score. Cedartown at Southeast Whitfield, bottom of the 3rd inning. Bases are empty.
The wind, the 2-2. Swing and a miss on a high pitch. And it's 3 strikeouts, 3 outs in the inning. And Reese Tanner pitching a good game here. 3-3 complete. We head now to the top of the 4th inning. Still no score here from Southeast Whitfield High School. We'll be back in a moment with more baseball.
Coverage of Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball on the Big AA is brought to you in part by Republican State Representative Trey Kelly of Cedartown.
This is Representative Trey Kelly. Amy and I want to wish all the players and coaches a safe and successful season. You've worked hard to represent us on the field, and I'm proud to represent you in the Georgia House of Representatives. Again, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and I want to thank you for listening to the Big AA. Go Dogs!
This announcement paid for by State Representative Trey Kelly, kellyforhouse.com.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome. And even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
Top of the fourth inning in a scoreless tie up in Dalton. Cedartown and Southeast Whitfield, neither side able to get a whole lot going offensively. No hits for either side to this point. Cedartown check that. 2 hits for Cedartown. They just haven't put them on the board, but no runs for either side. The 2 players getting hits last inning were the 8 and 9 batters, Cole Dingler and Xavier Holiday. They worked their way to second and third, but Cedartown couldn't drive them in. We'll see if Cade Dingler, Corbin Kazort, and Denver Nail can have similar success getting aboard. Maybe they can have a little more success driving in those runs here in the fourth inning.
Something really neat that we saw, but and we took an extra long break because of that. The Southeast Whitfield Raiders baseball team honored some of their recreation teams here, and that was pretty neat to see. They all got to come out on the field and were recognized by name.
Got to fist bump the current players as well, which is awesome.
Always a cool thing. Cade Dingler 0 for 1 with a ground out to third base his last time. Underway with the top of the fourth and no score. Missed outside, ball 1 to Cade.
And while we're on that topic as well, I do want to say great hospitality here at Southeast Whitfield. Always is. It was that way for softball, same way here for baseball. The coach said his mom's tuning in tonight, so hey, Mom.
Popped up and foul out of play. Almost hit some cars in the parking lot over there. It's 1-1 now to Cade Dingler.
Cade, a player, another one of these seniors for Cedartown that's really swung a good bat here in 2021. Trying to lead off with a base knock right here.
1-1 pitch, misses away, 2-1. So, Logan, really the side-to-side of the strike zone has been pretty consistent, pretty normal. There have been some that have been called maybe a little higher than you might normally see, but sometimes strike zones vary. 2-1 is popped up, a little shallow fly to the middle of the infield, and the shortstop will take the squeeze. And Cade is retired for his second time today. He's 0 for 2, and that'll bring up Corbin Kazort.
Kazort coming up hitless on the day. Senior struck out looking last time up. That was in the second inning.
He was mesmerized by the inside breaking ball. We'll see if he gets a better pitch to hit here early in the count. Pitch to Corbin. Strike call. That time a little faster breaking ball, not as slow as the other one.
What I did like to see from Corbin, though, after he struck out, immediately walked up to Denver Nail, who was coming up to the plate, gave him a fist bump and said, let's do this.
0-1 misses away.
You know, didn't dwell on it, wasn't upset at the strikeout. A lot of times you'll see a guy strike out and they run in the dugout and they throw their bat. And, you know, that's just part of baseball. But it's a good reaction there and, you know, him having his teammates back.
1-1 pitch is a line drive up the middle, base hit. Third hit for the Bulldogs, and Corbin Kazort with a solid single up the middle. His first hit of the day. Denver Nail will be the batter.
The second baseman,
Denver
11, Denver Nail.
Denver rolled out to shortstop his last time.
Good job by Corbin waiting until he saw a pitch he wanted. We haven't seen many fastballs today against this pitcher, Jacob Gentry, and sat back on the curve and sent it to shallow center field.
If you get one near, you might want to swing at it because he does have that devastating ball. Pitches inside, runner goes to second, he's safe. So on the first pitch, Corbin Kazort takes off to second base, and he's got it swiped.
And we'll be honest, that was not the best jump that Corbin's ever had. He was a little hesitant jumping there, but it was a great pitch to run on. It was a off-speed pitch, a ball.
Inside.
Yeah.
So you have the batter to deal with when you throw. That was going to hit him right on the dome. And he's okay. Thunk. That's what the helmet's for. And Denver Nell, who just got his bell rung, will head to first base. And Zane Burr will be the batter.
Well, I mean, I can understand some last names, but it's not a wheelbarrow. At the same time, though, again, the people here at Southeast have been nice, so we're just joking around. We do have a score update from Paulding County. The girls soccer team trailing 5-0 at halftime, and now a mound visit here from Southeast Whitfield. I want to mention their coaches real quick. They are coached by head coach Brad Lofton. Great guy, came up, spoke to us before the game, brought us some waters. We appreciate that. Also assistant coaches Chad Eichert and Alan Coley. Cedartown, coached by head coach Kevin Johnson, assistant coaches Josh Davenport, Jeff Dingler, Ryan Evans, Dustin Little, and Austin Pope.
Coaching visit is completed. Looks like they're going to keep him on there. Didn't think they would change pitchers just yet.
Well, he's done a good job.
He has. Just of late, he's given up the hit batsman and just 3 hits.
How many times this season have we played an opponent, especially in region play, where it feels like they pulled the starter too early, and then Cedartown starts really hitting them? Maybe Coach Lofton's got the scouting report on the Bulldogs and realized he's hot right now. Let's keep him in, even if he's struggling a little bit.
Zane Barrow flew out to center field his last time up. He's at the plate. Runners go. Pitches in the dirt. Throw goes down to third. He's safe. Double steal. They're at second and third again with 1 out. So again, 2 runners in scoring position, and we'll see if the Dogs can capitalize. The pitch was a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to Zane Barrow.
Pressure being put on the pitcher now. We'll see how he responds. Jacob Gentry on the mound.
1-0 pitch. Popped up and foul off the netting behind home plate. And it's a 1-1 count to the senior first baseman, Zane Barrow.
Cedartown dugout making a whole lot of noise now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. No score here in the top of the 4th inning, but 2 runners in scoring position for the Dogs. Kazort at third, Denver Nell at second.
The 1-1 pitch, here it is. Breaking ball fouled away. And it's 1-2. So now Zane will have to protect the plate probably. Unless it's really far out of the zone, he'll probably try to fight it off. We'll see. 1-2 pitch. He fights off the breaking ball, but he pops it up to second base. That won't get the run home. The catch is made, and no tag. He actually went back and tagged and started toward the plate, but he backs up. So that fly ball will not get it done.
The catcher, number 20, Eli Burrows.
So far, it feels like the young guys have been getting it done. I know Corbin Kazort had the base hit this inning, but it was the young guys getting it done early last inning. We'll see if a young guy coming up to the plate can score the first run for Cedartown. Eli Barrow steps in with 2 out and 2 runners in scoring position.
He had a well-struck ball to left center field, but it was caught. That one bounces away. Here comes the runner to score. He is going to be safe. And the runner moves up from second to third as well. Corbin Kazort scores the first run for the Bulldogs, and on the wild pitch, it's 1-0 Cedartown.
It was almost a great play there by the catcher to flip it back over to the pitcher. Kazort not even trying to slide. He knew he was going to have enough speed. The pitcher almost caught it and tagged him at the plate. Of course, if MLB Instant Replay was there, I'm not sure what the call would have been, Andrew. But nonetheless, Cedartown on top, 1-0.
Who needs replay? 1-0 pitch on the way to Eli. Strike called right down the middle.
And again, the upstairs pitches have been getting called in this game.
It's
That's
been
just
consistent.
what it is.
It's been consistent. That's all you can ask for with officiating. The 1-1 pitch, breaking ball, strike. That breaking ball has been a strike all day long.
That one dropped perfectly in the zone. Another good pitch from Gentry, and he's ahead in this at-bat.
Well, it's not a good one you can drive either.
Nope.
All you can hope for is if he hangs that breaking ball, then Eli can slap it somewhere. 1 run in on the wild pitch. Runner at third base is getting his lead, and he'll hit that one toward the right field, and it's a base hit. He reached out there and tapped it off the end of the bat. and gets a base hit. And scoring is Denver Nell. And it's 2-0 Cedartown. Give Eli Barrow an RBI. And Logan, that wasn't even a strike.
It wasn't. Reached out of the zone, tapped it over there just out of the reach of the second baseman, and a little two-out rally here for the Bulldogs. A run comes across on the wild pitch, and then an RBI single for Eli Barrow. He's pulled out as Jack Roper comes in to run.
That is the fourth base hit for the Bulldogs and 2 runs.
And coming to the plate, the right fielder, number 7, Cole Dingler.
And Cole Dingler has one of Cedartown's 4 hits. He's 1 for 1. Part of the attempted rally started by the Bulldogs in the 3rd inning. But the Bulldogs have broken the scoreless tie here in the 4th. Key region matchup for the Cedartown Bulldogs. Now Cole Dingler at the plate, playing right field today. We mentioned before he made a great running catch earlier on and gets time called at the plate.
2-0. Cedartown leads it here in the top of the 4th inning. Jacob Gentry, the starter for Southeast, still on the mound, and he's allowed these 2 runs in this inning, but that's all.
Gentry delivers. It's a fastball, pops up right side. Second baseman says he's got it, and now the right fielder will call him off and make the squeeze. That's out number 3, but the Bulldogs score twice here in the top of the 4th, and now lead it by a score of 2-0. We'll head to the bottom half of the inning. Cedartown High School baseball on the Big AA, 106.1 FM, AM 1340, Facebook, YouTube, and the NFHS network.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Live Wire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Live Wire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and price to sell. Live Wire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
You know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance. The no problem people. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute.
Burgess Insurance Services in Rome, 222 North 5th Avenue Southwest, 706-234-5680. And in Cedartown, 114 South Philpott Street, 770-748-4165.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
Cedartown strikes for 2 runs in the top of the 4th inning. We head to the home half of the 4th now, and we'll see if the defense can hold on to and keep up this first run that they've had, or this first lead rather, in this game that they've had. Reese Tanner on the mound, the sophomore right-hander. The starter for CHS finishes up his warm-up tosses, and the batters come up to the plate, starting out with the state's home run leader at one point, Bryson Lofton.
So far, the line for Reese Tanner, 3 innings of work, 3 strikeouts, 2 walks, no hits. And Lofton, who flew out to left field, will be his first batter here in this inning. Reese Tanner nods to Eli Barrow. The wind, the pitch on the way to Lofton. Breaking ball upstairs.
Looked it up. Lofton, kid, I would assume the son of head coach Brad Lofton, one of the travel ball players, football, baseball player here at Southeast.
1-0 pitch is a strike called at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike popped out of the glove of Eli Barrow, but crossed over the zone, said the home plate umpire.
According to Perfect Game, he's not committed anywhere, but this is a kid that's either going to get a JUCO offer or he's going to get a small school offer, and he's going to rewrite record books.
The 1-1. Fastball away.
If he keeps up the pace that he's been at, this is a Southeast team that's pretty young. He's one of the few upperclassmen. They've lost a lot of talent in the last few years. They've lost a lot of games this year, but he's been a standout player.
2-1 pitch is driven, but no, it's popped up. It looked like he just missed driving it. The pop-up is going to go to shortstop, and Dylan Cupp makes the catch. He had a huge swing, but just got under it and popped it up. That's the first out of the inning as Lofton is retired on the pop out to short.
Coming to the plate, the third baseman, number 1, Johnny Vega.
And here's Vega. Vega rolled out to third base his last time up. He'll face Reese Tanner for the second time today with 1 out here in the bottom half of the 4th. And Reese with a kick in the pitch. Fastball high. 1 ball, no strikes to Vega.
Bulldogs leading 2-0 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. 1 out, bases empty for the Raiders.
1-0 pitch. There's a strike called. Another high strike. But again, it's been consistently called there today by both sides. 1-1. Tanner delivers. Like the same spot, but a little farther outside, I think. 2-1.
Remember, these two teams will meet up down in Polk County on Friday with the doubleheader currently slated to start at 5:30 p.m.
The wind, the 2-1. High and tight, ball 3.
Pushes him off the plate a bit, has to take a step back from that fastball inside from Reese Tanner. The sophomore turns around, gathers himself, and steps back on the rubber.
It seems like it's been an eternity since we've been at home. So it'll be nice to be back on the friendly confines. 3-1 pitch. Ball 4 low. That's the third ball, base on balls thrown by Reese Tanner today. And Vega will have a 1-out walk. Head to first base, and now Colby Patterson.
The DH, Kobe Patterson.
Patterson hit a comebacker to the mound his last time up. But it will be nice to be back home, close by the radio station, close by our homes. It'll be our last doubleheader at Cedartown this year.
At 11 p.m.
Yes. Yeah. The pitch. That fastball missed inside, ball 1. At least we hope it's not our last doubleheader of the year. It'll be the last doubleheader of the regular season, at least, at home. Dogs hoping for a home playoff series. The stretch, the 1-0 pitch. There's a pop-up. Shallow center field. Who wants it? It will be Cade Dingler in center to make the squeeze. 2 out.
Good job really tracking that one down in center field by Cade Dingler. The senior started backing up, then realized how shallow it was going to be. Dylan Cupp was coming up to have a play on it if Dingler couldn't come up in time, but Dingler able to race in. Great athleticism from the senior to get the second out.
The pitcher, Jacob Gentry, who lined out to right field his last time. It was a great play there by Cole Dingler to get the out, and that'll be fouled away. 0-1 to Gentry. By the way, for those of you who know the Bulldogs, you know that there's lots of sets of brothers on this team, and right now 2 of the sets are playing in this game on defense. The pitch. He reached out there and fouled it away, a pitch that was well out of the zone, and it's now 0-2 to Gentry.
Yeah, offered it. Ball 1 that time, I'm afraid, to Gentry.
You
Runner
got
at first base is Vega. Just wanted to mention that.
You got Cole Dingler in right field, Cade Dingler in center, Eli Barrow catching, and Zane Barrow at first. The 0-2 pitch is outside. Throw goes down to second base. It's a high throw. They're going to call him out. Oh, my goodness, what a play there by Dylan Cupp. He got the throw, and he somehow swiped the tag down, and Logan, what a play that was.
Unbelievable, but it's Dylan Cupp.
It's Dylan Cupp. I mean, that's the ESPN kind of plays you expect out of Cupp.
Da-na-na, da-na-na.
Through 4 complete. It's a 2-0 lead for the Bulldogs. We'll come back after this word from our Bulldog sponsors right here on the home of the Dogs, the Big Double A.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs. Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of
leading off the top of the fifth for the Bulldogs. The DH, number 4, X Holiday.
So Xavier Holiday starting things out for the Bulldogs here in the 5th inning. Cedartown 2 and Southeast Whitfield nothing. Great play defensively by Dylan Cupp to swipe tag a runner, trying to steal second base to end the 4th inning.
There's a ball hit to left field, and it will be caught. 1 pitch, 1 out. Holiday was 1 for 1. Now he's 1 for 2. And that'll bring up Dylan Cupp with nobody on and 1 out.
So Cupp able to get that amazing play on defense in the bottom of the 4th inning. And we'll see if he can come out and get a big base hit here with 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. Cedartown leading 2-0. The defense has been great for the Bulldogs, but you'd like to add some more runs here to be a little more comfortable.
There's a pitch low and away, ball 1.
Pitcher still is Jacob Gentry, Andrew, and the starter maybe starting to feel a little fatigue here.
He got a quick first out in the inning, though. We'll see Dylan Cupp is 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. 1-0 pitch. Late on the fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike now the count. I believe our radio signal is back up now. Sorry for those who lost it. For those who missed the first play of the inning, it was a fly out to left field on the first pitch by Xavier Holiday. And we've got 1 out in the top of the 5th inning.
Time called, so Dylan Cupp can go out and have a word with Coach Kevin Johnson over at third base. The first base coach today is Ryan Evans. The sophomore Cupp heads back to the plate now.
And the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. The wind, the pitch on the way. Breaking ball outside. 2-1 the count.
Top of inning number 5, Cedartown 2 and Southeast Whitfield nothing.
Here's the pitch. Line drive, right field. Second baseman makes the catch. No, they're going to say he trapped it. He throws over to first, and he's out over there. Let me tell you something. That was a close play at first. I'm not sure how he's safe or how he's not safe, but he looked like he was safe to me.
And now they're going to have a chat, the two officials. It definitely hit the ground. I mean, it was trapped.
Yeah, it was trapped. It was a valiant effort by the second baseman to even make contact with the leather.
Let's see, they're going to talk it over.
But I don't know if the call is going to change, though. He's out. So Dylan is 0 for 3. That goes as a 4-3 putout. And now Reese Tanner, the batter.
Number 2, Reese Tanner.
So Tanner, the pitcher, trying to get aboard right here. And he is 0 for 2 as well.
And again, we are aware that there is an issue back at the radio station. We're trying to get that resolved. We think the internet might be out there. That could be the problem. So nobody on and 2 out. There's a breaking ball that just missed outside, ball 1. Reese 0 for 2 with a fly out and a line out.
Cedartown offense has been getting some hits the last couple of innings, but not able to yet here.
That's upstairs. It's 2-0 now to Reese Tanner. The wind, the 2-0 pitch. Foul back, 2-1.
Tanner at the plate here with 2 out, hoping that he'll be able to get aboard and bring Kay Dingler up. The senior Dingler stands on deck. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Bases are empty for the Bulldogs here in the top of the 5th.
2-1 pitch misses away. It's 3-1.
Hitters count here with 2 away to Reese Tanner.
There's a ground ball hit to third base. Past him for a base hit. 2 out single for Reese Tanner. He'll round first and stop there. He's got himself a single.
Good job to reach over and place that one pretty much just in front of the third baseman.
The center fielder, number 8, Cade Dingler.
Third baseman couldn't range over and catch it.
Looks like we're back on at the radio station. We do apologize for the technical issue there. Something happened back at the station, but we should be back on now.
2 out here in the top of the 5th inning. Cedartown 2 and Southeast Whitfield nothing. It was 2 quick outs to start the inning, but Reese Tanner just reached on a base hit. He's been relieved for courtesy runner Britt Baxter over there at first base. Cade Dingler coming up to the plate, trying to get a rally going here with 2 outs.
2-0 lead, and as we mentioned, Reese Tanner, who got the base hit, is his courtesy runner over there, and we mentioned Baxter is running.
And that's a balk. He faked a throw down to first. And
yep. So he'll trot over to second base on the balk. And now the coach for Southeast wants an explanation. So Baxter at second base. Now Cade Dingler, he had a pitch to be made to him. Cade 0-for-2 with a fly out and a ground out. This is his third time hitting in this game. The pitch on the way. Cade hits a hard hit ball down the left field line and foul.
And if that one's fair, that one's gone.
It's close. It's a pretty good porch down that way. There's a lot of foul territory on both sides of the field. 0-1 to Cade Dingler. The wind up, the pitch. That's taken away. And Dingler has a 1-1 count. 2 outs here in the fifth.
And the Bulldogs trying to add to this 2-0 advantage. With 2 away, it was a base hit for Reese Tanner. His courtesy runner, Britt Baxter, is at second base for Cade Dingler.
The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball too low that time. It's 2-1. Looked pretty good, but just a bit too low. Reese playing chicken over there at second base. He was about a third of the way to third and worked his way back after he got the look.
Cleanup batter Corbin Kazort stands on deck here with 2 away.
They'll throw down to second to get Baxter back, and it's behind him. He's safe.
Had to be a good throw that time from the pitcher Gentry down to Lofton, the shortstop. Otherwise, it's getting into the outfield, and that's at least one base for the speedy Baxter.
Count 2-1 to Cade Dingler. The pitch. It just missed. It's 3-1 now to Cade Dingler and a hitter's count with 2 out. Again, we mentioned before, Britt Baxter he's really got a big lead over at second base. And Gentry's already tried to pick him off a couple of times. 3-1. Breaking ball strike call. Nasty pitch there that caught the outside corner, and it's sunk down. It was caught there right below the knees. It went over the strike zone, over the plate at a perfect spot. And now Cade Dingler has a full count. Baxter leads away. 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground. A roller toward first base. He will throw over there. He is safe. Here comes the runner to the plate. He is safe as well. And Cedartown leads 3-0, and some great base running there by Britt Baxter. After all that was going on over at first base, he did not stop.
Just a genius play there by Britt Baxter. I mean, he's standing there at second base. He runs to third. He's going on contact, obviously, but a great read by him and by the third base coach, Kevin Johnson, to realize all the commotion's going to be down there at first base. Once he's safe, they're going to be
the third baseman
trying to argue their call that he's out. Immediately, you come home, and Baxter's already safe. No problem. 3-0, Cedartown on top.
An infield single RBI from second base. How about that? Now Corbin Kazort, who had a big base hit his last time. Look out for Cade to maybe run here. He's going. The pitch. It's high. Throw goes down to second. It's a high throw. He's safe. Corbin took ball 1. I believe it was high. And Dingler swipes second base easily.
Another runner in scoring position here for Cedartown. Top of the 5th inning.
1-0 pitch. Curveball high. It's 2-0. Speaking of stolen bases, I heard a statistic that I had not heard before, and that is Dylan Cupp is 2 stolen bases away from the school record, and he's only a sophomore. There's a ball popped up. It's going to be behind us and hit the roof of the press box and roll away. As Logan's heart and mind jump out of our chest.
We hope it rolls away. It looked like it was going to, but just want to be sure.
Yeah. 2 balls and a strike.
I'm about to say I can switch to the camera up here so they don't see me running in the outfield camera.
Thank you. 2 balls and a strike to Corbin Kazort. The pitch. Another pop up that will be farther behind us. kids are playing behind the press box out of view of what's going on here. Now it's a strike two ball, 2 strike count to Corbin Kazort.
Corbin able to get aboard last time on a base hit. 1 for 2 on the day with a hit, a run scored, and a strikeout.
2-2 pitch. Curveball swung and missed. And that is out number 3 in the inning. Everybody was a little bit slow to retreat. So that's the second strikeout of Corbin Kazort today, but the Bulldogs add another run here in the inning thanks to a couple of hits by the Bulldogs. Reese Tanner got a hit, then the infield single by Cade Dingler. The runner for Reese Tanner scores from second. That was Britt Baxter. We'll come back in a moment. Cedartown High School baseball is here on the Big AA 106.1 FM and AM 1340. Facebook Live, YouTube, and the NFHS Network.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. Oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
The Dogs add another run in the top of the 5th inning. Cedartown now leads at 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. Reese Tanner has pitched to Jim so far, and the sophomore will try to continue that here as he faces a nice part of the lineup for Southeast Whitfield. It's going to start out with Jacob Gentry, the pitcher, I believe. He was at bat last time up when the runner was trying to steal second base and was tagged out by Dylan Cup.
Jacob Gentry.
So he'll get a fresh count when he comes into the plate. Gentry, Inslee, and Gann are the batters due up here in the inning for the for the Raiders.
Now the officials having a word real quick with Coach Kevin Johnson. It's not a stern word or anything. I think they're just talking something over substitution-wise.
It may be what they do with the DH once they, if they have to relieve Reese Tanner. And I would imagine Cam Jackson would be the one we would go to if Reese is relieved. Gentry at the plate, fouls it straight back our way. 0-1 the count.
It'll be Gentry, Inslee, and Gann due up here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 6, 7, and 8 batters. But some batters who have had some success against Reese Tanner today.
Gentry lined to right field as last time. Curveball is hit to left field, and that'll be a base hit. There goes the no-hitter. Reese had a no-hitter through 4 1/3. But Gentry breaks the no-no, and he's at first base to lead off the inning.
Gentry stands at first base now for Brady Inslee. As you mentioned, Reese with 1 base hit allowed, just a few walks allowed. The courtesy runner coming in for the pitcher is going to be number 24, Drake Burke.
Brady Inslee.
I said 4 1/3. I meant just 4 innings. But Gentry gets the first base hit of the day. Inslee, the catcher, he was walked his last time up. He worked the count full and then took the free pass. So the first opportunity since, well, there's been base runners in almost every inning.
And I think our outfield camera is having some problems. We'll try to work on that. Runner at first base is Burke.
That one is going to fall out of play.
Yeah, so outfield camera having some problems. We'll work to fix that for you if you're watching on Facebook Live, YouTube, or the NFHS Network.
The 0-1. That one fouled away as well, 0-2.
After allowing his first base hit, able to get ahead in this count to the catcher Brady Inslee. And Jarrett Gann, the first baseman, stands on deck. Nobody out. Runner at first base is Drake Burke.
Pitch on the way. Strike 3 called. So 3 pitches takes care of Inslee. He's out number 1 in the inning.
And another strikeout for Reese Tanner in this game. He's Had quite a few of those so
first
far.
baseman, number 16, Jarrett Gann.
Jarrett Gann, the first baseman, comes up. He'll try to move over the runner at first base here with one out. And the outfield camera's back up.
Thank goodness. The pitch. Fastball away. That's probably the hardest pitch he's thrown tonight. 1 ball, no strikes, the count now to Gann. The 1-0. Popped up right side. Who wants it? Second baseman Denver Nell calls for it. He runs over to foul territory. He'll make the squeeze. Good play by the Bulldogs second baseman. That's out number 2, and Gann is retired.
Denver Nell has really shown out this year. I think only a sophomore, right? And defensively, he's had some great plays. He had to cover a lot of ground to get to that in foul territory from second base, but does so, makes the catch in foul grounds for out number 2, and that'll bring up the right fielder, the number 9 batter in the lineup, Alden Patterson.
Well, when your predecessor is Easton Oxenrider, that's pretty big shoes to fill, and he's done a great job at that. And Patterson now 0 for 1 with a strikeout, bounced up there in front of Eli Barrow. No chance to advance on that, and it's 1-0 now to Alden Patterson.
Speaking of Oxenrider, playing now at Shorter University up in Rome, top 25 team in D2, and going to be another
season.
Going to be another Cedartown Bulldog.
Yeah, Cam Jackson is has committed to play there. He's announced his commitment, and he will be heading there to get his education and play ball for the Shorter Hawks. So congratulations to Cam Jackson. 1-0 pitch. Fastball strike. Beautiful pitch there from Reese Tanner. 1 ball, 1 strike. And I imagine he won't be the last Cedartown Bulldog to have an offer or to go off to college and commit somewhere. 1-1 pitch. Fastball strike. Wow, what a fastball. He reared back and put some mustard on that one.
I kind of feel bad for Patterson because it feels like Reese is just saving his best stuff for him. I mean, he's come right at him already once today, and here trying to strike him out again.
1-2 fastball, swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So the leadoff base hit is left stranded at first base, but the no-hitter is gone. But it's 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. We head now to the 6th inning, and the Bulldogs enjoying a 3-0 lead here at Dalton.
Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice for total home renovation or even small projects. 770-862-1240. 770-862-1240. Painting, siding, concrete, windows, pressure washing, flooring, drywall, doors, roofing, electrical, and even lawn care. They're fully insured and will do a great job. Check them out on Facebook, Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice. 770-862-1240.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer. And that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Coverage of Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball on the Big AA is brought to you in part by Republican State Representative Trey Kelly of Cedartown.
This is Representative Trey Kelly. Amy and I want to wish all the players and coaches a safe and successful season. You've worked hard to represent us on the field, and I'm proud to represent you in the Georgia House of Representatives. Again, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and I want to thank you for listening to the Big AA. Go Dogs!
This announcement paid for by State Representative Trey Kelly, kellyforhouse.com.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
Cedartown leads 3-0 as a new pitcher comes into the game for Southeast Whitfield. It's the third baseman, Johnny Vega. Vega slides over from third base. Gentry goes from the mound to third base, so not a whole lot of substituting there for the Raiders. We'll see what Vega can do. Not the biggest in stature, but he's got some strong arms, you can tell, because he's the cleanup batter. And he had a couple of nice swings earlier. We'll see what he can do on the mound, though. Not the tallest pitcher that we've seen, kind of a stature similar to Camden Jackson, but it works.
Well, how often have we said that it doesn't really matter how tall you are? All you have to look is like at pitchers like Cam Jackson, pitchers like Miles Mingy. I mean, the stature can fool you. And this top of the sixth will lead off with Denver Nail, then Zane Barrow and Eli Barrow. Denver was hit by a pitch. He scored a run his last time, and he swings and misses. No, it's ball one, beg your pardon. I looked up and I saw some commotion and I didn't see it. So there we go, ball one. There's the 1-0 pitch. Popped up and behind us. Now it's 1-1. Denver, as we mentioned, the walk, the run scored, and he's also rolled out to short. Never look down when you're broadcasting a game, especially baseball. The 1-1 pitch, fastball high and tight.
That's similar to the first pitch of this at bat, coming high and tight inside against Nail, and very interesting pitching style here from Vega, almost like he's falling down.
There's an excuse me swing. It's going to roll foul right side, and it's 2-2 now to Denver Nail.
As Vega is pitching, it's as if he's falling to his left. He's bringing all that momentum there, but the arm's fully extended, so I don't know. It's almost like the ball could go anywhere. I guess it's hard to judge.
He can really generate some torque doing that too. The 2-2 pitch. That one missed outside, 3-1.
Didn't miss by a whole lot, though. Makes it a full count now, facing Denver Nail. It's going to be Nail and the Barrows this inning.
And the payoff pitch to Denver. Low ball 4. Leadoff walk will put Denver aboard. Second time he's reached via the free pass. He was hit by pitches last time.
Number 12, Zane Barrow.
So Zane Barrow will be the batter. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of flyouts.
Cedartown leading 3-0, 2 runs in the fourth inning. 1 run last inning, did all the damage with 2 out, and now with the leadoff base runner.
Pickoff attempt over first, and sliding back in there safely is Denver.
Would have shown you that on Facebook or NFHS Network or YouTube, but he was too quick for me.
He's quick.
He was.
Quick on the move. Another quick throw over to first. He's safe again. A bit closer, but not really that close at all. Sounds like a Yogi Berra saying. Really close, but not close at all. He had a pitch to be made to Zane Barrow at this at-bat. The pitch on the way, hits him. Oh, that was a painful one. Hit him right in the chest. And Zane nothing but smiles, but and he gives his yeah, he's fine.
Yeah, he gives his teammates a flex heading down the line.
Number 20, Eli.
Slaps his chest a couple of times, then flexes on him. Runners at first and second with nobody out.
Yeah, as a tear comes out of his eye going down there because it's a delayed feel there where that ball hit.
I'm not crying. What are you talking about?
There's no crying in baseball.
Took it like a champ, though.
His younger brother, Eli Barrow, who had a base hit his last time up at the plate. He'll take one low and away, ball 1. What's Eli done today? He's got a single. He has flown out to center, so he's 1 for 2.
And the home plate umpire having a word with the head coach for Southeast Whitfield. He was saying, it's been a strike all game, and home plate umpire goes over there and says, I don't want to hear another word. So
sounded like a final warning. I don't know if there's been some complaining coming on over there. There's a pitch that missed inside, ball 2 now to Eli Barrow.
Vega just struggling to find the zone. It feels like a case where once he finds the zone, maybe he'll be able to consistently hit it, but until you get it in there, it's hard to get a feel for it.
2-0 pitch, squares to bunt, lays it down perfectly. Pitcher fields, throws to first, got him. Runners move up second and third. That's the first out of the inning. Perfect bunt to move the runners over, laid down by Eli Barrow.
Exactly what you want. Move them into scoring position. 2 runners there now, as you got Zane Barrow at second base and Denver Nail at third base. Only 1 out, and Cole Dingler, probably the hottest hitter on the team right now, comes up to the plate.
He's got a base hit today. That one low and away to Cole. 1 ball, no strikes.
Good stop by the catcher, Brady Inslee. He's had a couple of pretty good stops. Did allow the 1 wild pitch get past him, but
a single and a fly out to right field his last time. 1-0 pitch. Hits it the other way down the right side. That'll be foul. 1-1 the count. Xavier Holiday is the batter up next. He's the DH, batting for Tony Ware. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball, line to right center field, down for a base hit. cut off by the right fielder. One run's going to score. Here comes Zane Barrow zooming around. He'll score. A 2-run single by Cole Dingler, and that'll give the Dogs 2 more runs. It's 5-0 Dogs.
Cole Dingler is on a tear right now. Get to know him if you don't already. This kid is showing out. He was 3 for 3 at Lake Point, now 2 for 3 today, and a couple of RBIs to his credit after that. 5-0. Cedartown leads it, and he stands at first base with 1 out.
Xavier Holiday has a base hit today as well at 1 for 2. He also flew out, throw down to first, and Cole slides back in safely on the pickoff attempt.
Again, a pretty good move there from Vega.
I got to hand it to Cole Dingler. That pitch was high and tight on him, but he kind of leveled off on it and hit it where it was pitched. Another pickoff attempt. He's back safely, high throw.
Remember, this is game 1 of a 3-game set this week. The 2 teams will meet down at Cedartown High School on Friday. First pitch of the doubleheader, 5:30.
First pitch to Xavier is outside. Throw down to second is not in time. A good throw probably gets Cole Dingler, but it was bounced up there, and Cole slides in safely.
So another runner in scoring position here for the Bulldogs as Cole Dingler stands at second base, and Xavier Holiday comes up.
Count is 1-0 to Xavier. Pitch to him, swung on and missed. That was a tantalizing pitch, and Xavier was like, man, why did I swing at that? 1-1 the count.
Xavier had a base hit his last time up. He was the second hit of the game for Cedartown after Cole Dingler got the first hit.
They'll throw down to second base, and it's going to hit the runner. It's going to pop away from him. Cole's going to head toward third. He slides in, safe.
And that's a call that obviously the Southeast Whitfield people are going to hate, but it's the right call because he slides around the tag. The tag was right at the center of the plate. He goes to the left and gets around the tag.
The throw hit Cole as the pickoff attempt was made at second base, and then you're right, Logan. He was just able to slide around that, and Xavier Holiday takes one inside. He had to duck away from it to avoid the hit batsman. 2-1 now.
And a pass ball here could mean another run for the Bulldogs.
Pass ball, a fly ball, a base hit, whatever. 2-1 is down low, ball 3. 3-1 the count now to Xavier Holiday with Dylan Cup looming. And Dylan's mad. He wants a base hit.
2 strikeouts, 0 for 3 on the day, and he's hoping he has a chance here.
3-1 pitch. Hit to center field. That's going to be down for a base hit. Easily scoring is Cole Dingler. And another base hit for the freshman, Xavier Holiday. He's got an RBI, and it's 6-0 Bulldogs.
Great job again. These guys for Cedartown are just waiting for the pitch they want. The pitchers for Southeast Whitfield are throwing mostly breaking balls, mostly off-speed pitches. And you saw it from Cole Dingler earlier in the at-bat. You saw it from Xavier Holiday. Swinging at a pitch probably outside of the zone, off-speed pitch, but finding a way to make contact and drop it in play.
A rare 0 for 3 for Dylan Cup so far. 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Only 1 out. Throw goes down to first. Better throw that time, but a better slide. And Holiday back safely.
3 runs in this inning for Cedartown. 6-0 Bulldogs lead it.
First pitch to Dylan is inside and high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Very fast runner at first base and star point guard on the baseball team, Xavier Holiday.
Another throw down to first. That was a much closer play that time, but he's able to slide back in around the tag.
They didn't miss by much. 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Holiday at first base and Dylan Cup, the sophomore, at the plate.
The stretch, the 1-0 pitch. Strike call, throw goes down to second. He is safe. If he holds on to the ball, he's out. But the second baseman dropped the throw after Xavier slid by him. So Holiday at second base on a swipe of the bag. And the pitch was a strike to Dylan Cup. It's 1-1. He probably had the take sign no matter what there with the stolen base.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 1 runner in scoring position at second base, Holiday.
1-1 has popped up behind us, and it's 1-2 now to Dylan Cup.
Cup again behind in this at bat. He's got it 1 ball and 2 strikes now with 1 out. Cup trying to reach for the first time today. And a base hit probably scores Holiday.
Throw down a second. Holiday back. As we mentioned before, Dillon 2 stolen bases away from the CHS record. He's got to get on base if he's got a chance to break it in this game. The 1-2 pitch. Chopper hit toward third base. He'll field and throw, and he's out. That's the second out of the inning. That'll move the runner over to third base. Cup is 0 for 4. And that'll bring up Reese Tanner.
Reese comes up, and the sophomore pitcher has got a chance to add another run for the Bulldogs. It's 6-0 Cedartown. And Xavier Holiday standing at third base. Bulldogs with 3 runs this inning, but they'd like to make it 4.
Reese Tanner had a base hit his last time, a run scored. He's also flown out twice. That pitch just missed away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. I know the coach. Oh, it's a strike. Beg your pardon.
Yeah.
Missed the pump of the fist. So it's 0-1 to Tanner. I was thinking that was pretty close to not be a strike. The 0-1 swung on, hit off his fist, a pop up to center field. Center fielder comes into shallow area. He'll make the catch, and that'll end the inning. But the Dogs add 3 more. And we head now to the bottom half of the 6th, and a 6-0 lead for the good guys. We'll come back in just a moment with more Cedartown High School baseball here on the Big Double A.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big Double A.
CHS adds 3 more runs in the top of the 6th inning. They lead at 6-0. Reese Tanner back out for what could be his 6th full inning of work if he can get these final 3 outs in the bottom of the 6th inning. He's going to be facing the top of the order for Southeast Whitfield, though. For the 3rd time this game, it'll be Lane Carden coming up, followed by Ethan Hill and Bryson Lofton.
Reese arguably probably throwing his best game this year. He's pitched through 5 innings almost effortlessly. He has given up a few walks, but not many. He's had 4 strikeouts, but only 1 hit allowed. Carden 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop out. The pitch. Taken just high, ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. Reese has not really battled much with control either. He's pretty much had command of that this whole game. The line, the 1-0 pitch. Swung on, fly ball hit to left field. That'll be a base hit to lead off the inning. And the leadoff man, Carden, is aboard.
It's not what you wanted if you're Cedartown, but out in left field, do want to shout out Tony Ware for making the right decision there. You could try to dive in, have a play to make the out, but it's not worth it when you're that far away from the ball. Instead, he allows the base hit, but he holds him to a single.
But when you got a big lead like you do, you can afford a single, as well as Reese has been pitching. Ethan Hill is 0 for 1 with a strikeout. He's walked once, made it as far as second base. So Carden aboard at first. He's probably a fast runner. There's a fly ball hit to the gap in left center field, but it should be playable. And Cade Dingler will be there to make the squeeze. 1 pitch to Hill, and that's out number 1.
Dingler covering a lot of ground going to his right, but nothing out of the ordinary for Cade Dingler. Gets the catch for out number 1. That'll bring up
number 11, Bryson Lofton.
The home run hitter, Bryson Lofton, the shortstop, the senior. 6'1", 220 pounds for Southeast Whitfield. The runner at first base is Carden with 1 out.
So far today, Lofton been held at bay by Reese Tanner and the Bulldogs. 0 for 2 with a fly out, and there's a fly ball hit to left center field pretty deep, but playable. It'll be Tony Ware who makes the catch in left field for out number 2. So Lofton is 0 for 3. Second time he's fallen out to right.
So 2 pitches, 2 outs in the last 2 at-bats. And that brings up Johnny Vega now, the former third baseman, now pitcher, the cleanup batter for the Raiders. And if they're going to get anything going this inning aside from that 1 base hit, it's going to have to be through Vega.
Vega is 0 for 1 with a ground out. He's also walked. Fastball, and his velocity still up there, but just missed. Ball 1. Reese, you could tell by his facial expression, wanted that call and didn't get it. Reese checks the runner, Carden, who singled to lead off the inning. There's a ball driven deep to left field, but it's going to be well foul. That ball had home run distance, but he just pulled it a bit too much. 1-1 the count now to Vega.
Lane Carden led out this inning with a base hit, and then back-to-back flyouts for Ethan Hill and Bryson Lofton. There's 2 away in the bottom of the 6th inning. Cedartown 6 and Southeast Whitfield nothing.
The stretch, the 1-1. That one missed away. Might have even been a pitch out. 2-1.
Bulldogs trying to improve to 15-8 on the year and 10-3 in conference play if they can win this one.
The 2-1 pitch, here it is. Outside, throw down to first. They got him! They got him to end the inning. A great pickoff move there by Eli Barrow. What a throw. It was to the right side of the bag at first, and a great tag there laid down by Zane Barrow, and a absolutely great job there by the catcher to throw him out. We'll head now to the top of the 7th inning. Cedartown with a 6-0 lead.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Live Wire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Live Wire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and price to sell. Live Wire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
You know texting while driving is dangerous. That's not new information. Yet most people admit to doing it anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to you. Auto Owners Insurance. The no problem people. Information provided by Virginia Tech Transportation Institute.
Burgess Insurance Services in Rome, 222 North 5th Avenue Southwest, 706-234-5680. And in Cedartown, 114 South Philpott Street, 770-748-4165. Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
Bulldogs lead at 6-0, and we're here in the top of the 7th inning.
The top of the 7th for the Bulldogs.
Cedartown trying to add some more runs, starting out with Cade Dingler.
We mentioned that great pickoff move, Eli Barrow to Zane Barrow. They've been doing that since they were old enough to throw a baseball. First pitch to Cade Dingler is outside, ball 1.
And the new pitcher in the game for Southeast, by the way, is Nate C. He comes in to pitch the 7th inning, trying to be the third and final pitcher for the Raiders in this one.
Pitch to Cade is low. 2 balls, no strikes. Cade Dingler has a base hit today. It was an infield single that scored the runner for Reese Tanner, which was Britt Baxter. He's also rolled out to third base and flew out to short, the pitch. Outside, ball 3, 3-0 now to Cade Dingler. If Cade gets aboard, he's a threat to steal anything.
Cade at the plate, Corbin Kazort on deck, and Denver Nail in the hole. Each are due up here in the 7th.
The 3-0 pitch, down the middle for a strike, 3-1.
First strike thrown there by Nate C., the right-handed reliever for Southeast.
It's a sign. The 3-1 pitch. Swung on, and a fly ball hit to shallow right field. Right fielder says he's got it, and he does. And Kay Dingle retired on a 3-1 pitch, fly out to right. One away, here's Corbin Kazort.
Okay, that time getting ahead in the count. 3 balls and no strikes, offering it that 3-1 and flying out. Not what he was hoping for. 1 away for Corbin Kazort. But if you look through, Andrew, at pretty much every inning that Cedartown's had success, they've given up an out or 2 out before they really got something going.
Corbin takes a pitch upstairs, ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. Corbin has struck out twice, but he's also got a base hit and a run scored. He actually scored the first Bulldog run back in the 4th inning. The pitch bounced up there, 2-0.
Cedartown scored 2 runs in the 4th, 1 run in the 5th, and 3 runs last inning. We came into the 4th inning tied. Since then, 6-0 Cedartown.
The 2-0 pitch. Driven deep to left field. Kiss that one goodbye. That one is toward the wall. It's going to be off the wall and bounce out for a double. It just missed getting out of here. Logan already had kissed that one goodbye, and I had agreed with him, but he just missed hitting that one out. It hit right on the warning track and bounced out for a ground rule double, and Corbin can't believe he didn't hit that one out.
And I'm pretty sure that's like the 3rd ground rule double he's had this year. He's been so close to hitting that home run, and you know, off the bat, I really thought that he had the first one, but unfortunately not able to. Still, though, he's in scoring position with 1 away, and that'll bring up Denver Nail. And Denver Nail's been swinging a nice bat as of late.
Yeah, his first extra base hit for the Bulldogs today. All the rest of our hits have been singles. And the pitch to Denver, runner goes for 3rd. It's a bunt try down the line. Perfect bunt. Picks it up, goes to first. Nobody home. Throw to the plate. He's safe. Absolutely perfectly executed in every form for the Cedartown Bulldogs right there.
I mean, you can't draw it up any better than that. It's identical to what happened earlier in the game. The first baseman was completely off the bag that time. He was not even covering the bag by the time the throw got there. He knew he was coming home and still couldn't make the play at the plate. Cedartown 7, Southeast Whitfield nothing now with 1 out.
So Denver Nell with a infield single. That's his first hit of the day. He's reached twice with a walk and a hit batsman. So he's at first base. Zane Barrow to the plate. Now they'll throw back down there to try to pick him off, and he's safe. Zane Barrow today is 0 for 2, but he has walked and scored. And he walked back in the 6th inning. We're in the top of the 7th, a 7-0 lead for Cedartown here. Swung on and missed. Zane a little bit late on the fastball. No balls, 1 strike to count to the Bulldog senior. He'll check the runner. Now he'll throw over there again. Almost got him.
Good throw does get him there at first base.
But he's safe. The throw was low and almost bounced up there, and the first baseman able to keep it in front. Denver Nail over at first. He'll check him again, does the pitcher for Southeast, the 0-1. Upstairs, ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1 away and 1 run already in this inning. Runner at first base is Denver Nail.
The pitcher, Nate Say, correct?
C.
Nate C. The 1-1 pitch, runner goes. It is not a strike. It's 2-1 and no throw to second base. Denver Nell has it swiped without a try. So it's 2-1 now to Zane Barrow.
Well, C came with an off-speed pitch that time. By the time it got to the catcher, I mean, Denver Nell was already basically at second base with a good jump.
And the throw will go into the outfield. And he doesn't see it. He still doesn't see it. So Denver had no idea the ball was in the outfield, but why even try with a 7-0 lead? He slid down there, and I think the shortstop obstructed his view. It's not illegal to do. 2-1 pitch is a big cut, and he didn't get it. 2-2.
Evens up the count now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Denver Nell standing at second base in scoring position. 7-0 Cedartown leading Southeast Whitfield.
About ready for a 2-2, and here it is. It swung on and popped up to the right side. First baseman tracking it down. It's going to hit off the top of the first base dugout. And these are actual dugouts. Now, the team is standing on the field level, but you can actually get down in the dugout and get below field level. The only places we've seen that have dugouts like that, Ridgeland had those.
Yep.
But if a tornado comes through, that's where I'm going. It's a concrete structure. They'll try to pick him off again, and this time the second baseman will catch the throw and try to swap the tag. But Denver nails back there before the tag was applied. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Zane Barrow. Denver with his lead at second. Will they try to pick him off again? No. Runner goes 2-2 pitch, line to left field, and down and past him to the wall. And here comes Denver Nell. He's going to score. Zane Barrow will be at second base with a double.
Hit parade continues here in the late innings for Cedartown. An RBI double to left field for Zane Barrow. And Cedartown now leading 8-0 here in the top of the 7th inning.
Now batting, number 20, Eli Barrow.
So here's Eli Barrow with Zane Barrow at second. Eli today has got a base hit. He's hit a fly ball to center field, and he's hit a comebacker to the circle, or to the mound, rather. Cedartown has hit the ball hard and well in this inning, the past couple of innings, actually. The stretch. And C will throw over to second base, and he is safe. That's Zane Barrow over there occupying the bag at second. I'll tell you what, if Eli gets a pitch that like Corbin got and almost hit it out of here, you better watch out. The pitch. Swung on, hit up the middle toward shortstop. He boots it, and Eli's going to be safe. They throw down to third base, and they've got him in a rundown now. And now it's heading to second base is Eli. Zane's still in the rundown. He is still in the rundown. Caught down. There's runners at second and third. Eli's still in the rundown. This is yet to end yet. He will be out. He runs out of the baseline. They throw down to second. He is also out. And Cedartown is going to complain, I think, that his line back, the baseline was obstructed possibly, but I really don't know if that argument's going to be won at all. But regardless of that, it's a double play of the most. I don't even know how to score that, Logan.
Well,
so I'm
I'm
not even going to attempt to write that down in the book. So it's a pickoff attempt that was successful, and they also pick off Eli Barrow in the same time. So we head to the bottom half of the 7th. It looks like the Bulldogs will. Who will they bring out? We'll tell you when we come back after this. Cedartown High School baseball on the Big AA, 106.1 FM at AM 1340. The Big AA.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671. Located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course. Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dogs!
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
A whole lot of confusion there in the top of the 7th inning.
Confusion, more like bedlam.
Yeah, pretty much. Cedartown does lead 8-0, though. We can confirm that much. It was a base hit for Eli Barrow. We rule it as a double, and both runners got caught in a rundown, essentially, is what we're going to put down.
Maybe like 7-5, 2-5, 2-5, 2-5, 4, or 6.
For the Raiders.
If you're keeping score at
Johnny
home.
Vega.
Nonetheless, Cedartown is 3 outs away from winning this game here at Southeast Whitfield. They lead 8-0. They'll face the heart of the order, starting out with Johnny Vega.
And Reese Tanner's going to try to go the distance here. Vega 0 for 2. There's a ball hit to center field. Back deep to the wall. It's over the head. Kay Dingler's going to throw to the second base. They'll hold him to a long single.
That was a great hit by Vega, but a great play by Kay Dingler to hold that to just a single. That was hit to the deepest part of the field. Really good distance by Vega, but a good job to hold him there at first base, and only a leadoff single.
Now batting, number 2, Kobe Patterson.
There's some discussion going on, but I'm not sure what it's about.
I don't know. I have no clue what it could be about. Maybe because Vega was at the plate. He was at the plate when there was that pickoff attempt made, but I mean, he would have had a fresh count. I'm not sure what the discussion would be. But Vega is at first. And a fastball outside to Patterson, the DH. 1 ball, no strikes. Patterson today 0 for 2 with a pop out and a roller back to the mound. 1-0 pitch on the way. Ball 2 low. I imagine that's, I was about to say, I imagine that's, it'll be a short leash here for Reese Tanner as Coach Evans comes out of the dugout. That ball to center field was probably the best hit ball tonight for any Southeast Whitfield player. There was one that was pulled foul that was a home run distance ball. That one was hit to the deepest part of the ballpark there at center field. 2-0 the count to Patterson as the discussion is short-lived. Coach Evans heads back to the dugout.
It's Patterson, the DH. He's been batting for Elijah Couch, the left fielder for Southeast in this one. Runner at first base is Johnny Vega. Nobody out. Home half of inning number 7. Dogs 3 outs away from ending this.
The count is 2-0. The pitch. Line foul. Look out, Coach Lofton over there. It's 2-1. Coach Lofton for the Southeast Raiders, their head coach, coaching in the third base coach's box over there.
Time called so a JV player can go get the foul ball.
2-1 pitch misses away. Ball 3. 3-1 the count. I imagine that maybe Cam Jackson would be the one you would go to in this inning. It being an 8-0 lead, I don't think he'd use the closer. There's a bouncer hit to third. Could be 2. 5. Oh, it gets away from Denver Nail and into the outfield. It was a tailor-made 5-4-3 double play, and Denver just took his eye off of it for a minute, and it goes into the outfield. The first mistake today by the Bulldogs defense. Now they're at the corners with nobody out.
And the shutout is in jeopardy now with runners at the corners, first base and third base. Brings up Jacob Gentry, who started at pitcher for Southeast. Runner at third base is Johnny Vega and Kobe Patterson now at first base, but there should be bases empty with nobody.
2 out.
With 2 out, nobody on.
So Gentry, who we know can hit a good bat, he broke the no-hitter back in the 5th inning. So we know he's got power with the stick. Stretching the pitch. Strike call. 0-1 the count. Good looking pitch there from Reese.
Southeast trying to score for the first time today. Here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
The 0-1 pitch coming to Gentry. Here it is. That one outside. 1-1 the count. Outside and high from Reese Tanner, the sophomore pitcher who's through 6 innings and has an 8-0 shutout. 1-1. Chopper hit toward third, base hit. There goes the shutout. And runners will be at first and second with nobody out. It's 8-1.
So Southeast finally strikes here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Runners will be at first and second as Patterson holds up in scoring position. Gentry at first base. They'll let him run for himself now that he's no longer the pitcher. Johnny Vega scores. That brings up the catcher, Brady Inslee. And this is by far the best inning that Southeast has had so far.
First pitch to Inslee is low and away, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Inslee has walked already and struck out looking. So he's officially 0 for 1. 1 ball, no strikes to the catcher. The pitch. Fastball high. 2-0 the count. I think if he loses Inslee or gives up a base hit, this might be it. Coach Johnson is on the edge of the dugout. 2 balls, no strikes. Runners first and second, a run in, 8-1 the score. That one down low and a good stop there by Eli. And it's 3 balls, no strikes. Coach Johnson is already out of the dugout. Is he going to pull him with a 3-0 pitch? It might be the fact of that he's got pitch count up. And a great outing by Reese Tanner, undoubtedly the best outing he's had this year. He goes 6 innings, gives up just a few hits, 1 run, and you might even count that an unearned run because of the error. We'll wait how the official scoring comes. But the senior pitcher, Cam Jackson, who just announced today that he will be going to Shorter University to continue his academic and baseball career, will be on the hill for the Bulldogs in relief. We'll step aside for a moment. Cedartown High School baseball is right here on the home of the Dogs, the Big AA.
Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice for total home renovation or even small projects. 770-862-1240. 770-862-1240. Painting, siding, concrete, windows, pressure washing, flooring, drywall, doors, roofing, electrical, and even lawn care. They're fully insured and will do a great job. Check them out on Facebook, Daniels Green Services and Handyman, your best choice. 770-862-1240.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown High School baseball is on the Big AA.
We welcome you back here. It is the bottom of the 7th inning. Nobody out, a run in, and runners will be at first and third as Cam Jackson will get the call from the bullpen. He'll have the runners on first and third, and first and second, rather.
1 run across this inning. Cedartown on top, 8-1.
And he inherits a 3-0 count to Brady Inslee. The 3-0 pitch, here it is. Ball 4 down low. Just a bit too low, and that'll load the bases up. Everybody moves up 90 feet.
Courtesy running for the Raiders.
So Inslee is the responsibility of Reese Tanner.
The first baseman, number 16, Jared Gann.
They'll send out a courtesy runner or maybe even a pinch runner.
Yeah, it's
a courtesy runner.
Yeah, Jesse Nava back out there for the catcher, Inslee. Brings up the first baseman, Jared Gann, with the bases loaded and nobody out.
Cam Jackson delivers. Breaking ball, strike call. 0-1 the count. Gann is 0 for 2 with a ground out and a pop out. The 0-1 pitch. Chopper down the third base line and foul. Now it's 0-2 to Gann. The inning started out with a long single. Then the error on what could have been a double play. Then a walk. Pitch on the way. Right down the middle with the fastball, strike 3 called. And Gann is befuddled.
Hey, great pitch that time from Camden Jackson. He walks the first guy, comes out, 3 pitches to strike out the next batter.
And here is Alden Patterson. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. But again, this is a different type of pitcher than Reese Tanner. Throw down to first. Did they get him? No. It was another close play, but he was just able to slide under the tag.
Good job by Nava to get back just in time, and he thought he was out. He started to walk off the bases, and then Zane Barrow had to say, no, you're still out there.
You're still there.
He said, it's been a long game, Nava. I understand.
1 ball, no strikes. The base is still loaded now, 1 out pitch. That one hit on the ground and Took a little ricochet off of a couple of people. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Patterson.
Cedartown 8, Southeast Whitfield 1 here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Bases loaded, 1 out. Number 9 batter Alden Patterson here at the plate, the right fielder.
A ground ball to an infielder could end the game here. Infielders playing about regular depth. Swing and a miss on a pitch that just absolutely dove out of the zone. 1-2 now.
Again, a really nice pitch from Camden Jackson. His stuff has so much movement, and we've said it all year. When you come from Reese Tanner to him, it's tough.
1-2, swung on and missed. Strike 2, or strikeout and out number 2. And Patterson's 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Number 5, Lane Carden.
Now Lane Carden, the last hope for the Southeast Raiders.
Camden Jackson committed to shorter earlier today, and he's come out throwing fire. Hawks might be pretty excited after watching this.
I would be. Pitch to Carden. Strike called in the inside corner. 0-1 now to Carden. Carden is 1 for 3. A base hit, a strikeout, and a pop out. A runner at every base, 1 run in the inning. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes the count to the number 1 batter in the lineup, Carden. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. 8-1 lead for the Bulldogs. Jackson looks to third, the pitch. Hit to the left side, and that'll be a foul ball. Still 0-2.
Camden Jackson with 2 strikeouts, 2 outs this inning, and trying to keep it to an 8-1 ball game. By the way, the defensive adjustment that happened when Reese Tanner came out, as you can see on the outfield cam, he's in center field, and Cade Dingler moves over to right field. Cole Dingler to the dugout.
No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch. Hits him on the helmet to walk home a run. It is 8-2, and all of a sudden, that really changes things a bit. So Patterson will touch the plate. You actually have to touch the plate to score, and unlike the
center fielder, number 7,
MLB.
Hill.
Brings up the number 2 batter in the lineup, Ethan Hill. And this has been a long inning for Southeast Whitfield. Cedartown just trying to bring it to an end here.
It's a 6-run lead for the Bulldogs, 8-2. The pitch. Outside, ball 1 to Ethan Hill. Ethan is the 8th batter in the inning for the Raiders.
Dogs 1 out away from winning this one, leading 8-2.
1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nasty breaking ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Way off speed that time, and Hill reached out and swung at ball 2.
One ball, 1 strike, and 2 away. The pitch. Low. 2-1. Two balls and 1 strike the count. The stretch, the 2-1. Outside, 3 balls and a strike. Walk means another run. And that is precisely what you don't want to do in this situation. Three and 1 the count. Cam delivers. Outside, ball 4. That'll walk home the 3rd run. It's getting a little too interesting here. Gentry will score. Inslee's courtesy runner to 3rd. Carden to 2nd. And Hill to first base on the walk.
And the state's leader in home runs comes up to the plate here.
He's the 9th man in the inning to bat. That's Bryson Lofton. Lofton 0 for 3 on the day, and that scares me.
The tying run on deck.
Eli Barrow out to talk to his senior pitcher, Cam Jackson. All 3 of the runs in this inning for the Southeast Whitfield Raiders. Jackson looks into Eli Barrow for the sign. Base is still loaded, 2 out. The pitch. Inside, ball one, 1 ball, no strikes. One-oh pitch. Hit on the ground, up the middle, base hit. 1 run's going to score. That'll bring home 2. The throw goes to third base. He is safe. And it's now 8-5. It is a 3-run game. And the 10th batter to bat in the inning is Johnny Vega. The courtesy runner for Inslee scores. Lane Carden comes home to the plate. And Coach Johnson out of the dugout, and he's probably going to pull out Cam Jackson, and he'll go to his closer. 8-5. Goodness gracious. A 2-run single. Actually, I think it's a double because when he threw to third base, runners are second and third now. So the tying run comes to the plate here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. A 5-spot so far. And a lot of this coming with 2 out. We'll come back with more in a moment. Cedartown Baseball is here on the Big Double A.
Coverage of Cedartown High School Bulldogs baseball on the Big Double A is brought to you in part by Republican State Representative Trey Kelly of Cedartown.
This is Representative Trey Kelly. Amy and I want to wish all the players and coaches a safe and successful season. You've worked hard to represent us on the field, and I'm proud to represent you in the Georgia House of Representatives. Again, this is Representative Trey Kelly, and I want to thank you for listening to the Big Double A. Go Dogs!
This announcement paid for by State Representative Trey Kelly, kellyforhouse.com.
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
We are back. The new pitcher is Dylan Cupp, the Bulldogs' official closer.
Johnny Vega.
5 runs come across. The tying run at the plate is Johnny Vega. Vega has a base hit today. He's also walked and grounded out. Dogs just need 1 out to get out of this inning and out of this game, and the first pitch is a strike, 0-1. Vega started out this inning with a single. Almost hit it out of here. The 0-1. Fastball hit on the ground to second base. Denver Nail Fields. He'll throw to first. In time, the Dogs win 8-5. So it just took a couple of pitches from Dylan Cupp, and the Dogs win 8-5 in this first of 3 with the Southeast Woodfield Raiders. We'll come back and wrap this one up in a moment. Cedartown High School Baseball is here on the Big Double A.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660. Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Live Wire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Live Wire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and price to sell. Live Wire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Cedartown High School Baseball is on the Big Double A.
And we're back. Cedartown winners tonight, 8-5, but Southeast made it a lot more interesting here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. But Dylan Cupp comes in with 2 pitches, puts out the fire, and it's an 8-5 victory for the Cedartown Bulldogs over the Southeast Woodfield Raiders, a key first win in the 3-game series. with the Raiders. And, you know, the score would not be indicative of how this game was dominated by the Cedartown Bulldogs, especially on the mound for Reese Tanner. And I think Reese Tanner's got to be the player of the game, his best start of the year.
Easily. I mean, by far, probably should have been a complete game for him. Things didn't go the right way for him in the 7th inning. And, you know, you can't fault the coaches for wanting to pull him out there. You want to give Camden Jackson, the senior who had a big day today, committing to shorter, want to give him the start to try to close it out. Just didn't work out for him. Thankfully, Dylan Cupp able to come out and get that final out after Camden Jackson got the first two. Bulldogs win 8-5, and Andrew, you got the final stats.
Yeah, we'll go down. We'll start with, we'll do the Cedartown Bulldogs offensively speaking. Dylan Cupp, a rare 0 for 4 today with 2 strikeouts. Reese Tanner went 1 for 4. Cade Dingler, 1 for 4 with an RBI. 2 for 4 was Corbin Kazort. He struck out twice. Niv Vernell today had a hit in 2 attempts. He scored 3 runs for the Dogs, had 1 RBI and walked once. Zane Barrow today had a hit in 3 attempts, 1 run, 1 RBI. Eli Barrow today with a hit in 3 attempts. He has an RBI to his credit. Cole Dingler, the freshman, probably the best performance again. He went 2 for 3 with a couple of RBI. And then Xavier Holiday going 2 for 3 with an RBI. So the young guys, the freshmen in the bottom of the lineup, doing a good job for the Bulldogs. And if they keep that up, they may end up staying there for the foreseeable future, especially with the fact that you've got some injuries to some key players that would normally play those positions. For the Cedartown Bulldogs, 8 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error. For Southeast Whitfield, 5 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error. That 1 error for the Bulldogs was in the bottom of the 7th inning. That's error at second base where it should have been a 5-4-3 double play. But unfortunately, that error continued the inning, and then it started to snowball from there. But the Bulldogs able to put out the fire. Dylan Cupp comes in and throws 2 pitches and secures the 8-5 win for the Cedartown Bulldogs, Logan.
Big win for the Bulldogs, and we head back home on Friday to host a doubleheader starting at 5:30 p.m. Cedartown versus Southeast Whitfield down in Polk County, and we will talk to you next time. We'll talk to you for that one.
We will be with you that next time. And remember, when the Bulldogs play, you'll hear them on the Big Double A. For Logan Maddox, I'm Andrew Carter. Our next broadcast will be with you on Friday back at CHS. Games 2 and 3 of this series, the doubleheader. We'll have those for you on the Big Double A. 106.1 FM, AM 1340, YouTube, Facebook Live, and the NFHS Network. For Logan Maddox, I'm Andrew Carter. Have a great night, folks. Thanks for joining us for Bulldogs Baseball.